You've tuned in to Reverse Reset Restore, the space where we explore the incredible potential within ourselves for reversing beliefs, resetting thoughts, and restoring our self-love. I'm Sally, your fellow traveler on the road to well-being. Join me today as we unlock one of the secrets to reclaiming your health. Change comes from within. Hello, you amazing human. It is Mindful Monday, or maybe it's a whole other day entirely when you are listening to this. No matter, you are here now, and that is what counts. We've been doing a series of special episodes for Mental Health Awareness Month in Australia. And if you're just joining us today, it is officially day 16 of 31 days of self-care practices. The good news is that no matter when you're listening to this or any of the other 30 tips and strategies, every day of the year is an opportunity to practice some self-care. Today, I am going to take you out and about in my neighbourhood on a guided mindful walk. You'll be listening to my sounds in this episode, but this is a practice that you can do on your own, and I encourage you to do so. I'm just facilitating this walk to help you get the hang of what it means to do a mindful wander.
Mindful walking is a wonderful way to reconnect with the present moment and appreciate the world around you.
Whether you're walking in a park, on a beach, midtown of a busy city, or simply around your neighbourhood, this practice can help you cultivate a sense of calm and awareness. If you aren't able to get up and walk around right now while listening to this, no worries. If you'd like to just come on a virtual walk with me, or wait until you're able to take a few minutes out of your day to go for a short 10-minute walk. Let's get moving.
I want you to find a quiet and safe place to walk. It could be indoors or outdoors.
Make sure you won't be disturbed during this time. No taking phone calls or responding to texts or watching TikToks. If you choose to listen to music on your mindful walk, consider instrumental music only or with nature sounds. I would encourage you not to listen to music at all if you can, as it can serve as a bit of a distraction from what we can hear during our mindful wander. Part of the experience of this is to be fully present, using all our senses in our journey. Before we start walking, I just want you to stand still for a moment and take a few deep breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth.
Now start walking at a comfortable pace for you. As we begin, I want you to bring your attention to your body. Feel the sensation of your feet making contact with the ground. Notice the weight of your body shifting with each step.
What surfaces will you encounter? In my walk today, I'll be alternating between grass and concrete and gravel pathways.
Pay attention to your breath. Observe the natural rhythm of your breathing. There's no need to change it. Simply notice the rise and fall of your chest, or the sensation of the breath entering and leaving your nostrils. As you continue walking, notice the movement of your arms. Feel them swinging gently at your sides.
Think about how your whole body is moving. Are you standing upright at attention, leaning forward? Do both sides move the same way with each step? Let's spend a few minutes focusing our attention on what sensations we're experiencing with our bodies.
Bring your awareness to your surroundings. Observe the colours, shapes, and textures of the things around you. Notice the play of light and shadow.
Are there clouds in the sky? How many types of blues can you see in the sky? What about the trees? Have you noticed how many different types of trees you're seeing on your walk? Are there trees? I hope so. I'm lucky because right now I'm walking among a park with big old Australian fig trees. I love these trees. Well, I love all trees, but these ones are particularly delicious. I love the twisting roots and the way the thick branches stretch out like they're waiting to be embraced. I remember being on a first date one afternoon with this guy as we drove in this park in New Zealand, and my eyes spied across the field one such tree. I asked him to pull over and then proceeded to jump out of the car and run across the road and field and literally into the branches of the tree. It was a compulsion. If you've never had a compulsion to be clambering all over a tree before, you may be a bit more sensible than me. Luckily, my date was a good sort and found it endearing to discover I'd climbed several branches up and sat on the crook of one of its limbs. I've included a couple of photos on the Reverse Reset Restore Facebook page and Instagram about the type of tree I'm talking about. Sadly, since moving to Australia, my tree climbing days are over because, well, I'm a little bit scared of possible encounters with the wildlife, snakes and spiders to be exact. Anyway, let's shift your attention to your sense of hearing.
What sounds are present as you walk? I can right now hear cars, birds singing, leaves rustling in the trees. Can you hear distant voices? What other things can you hear in your surrounds? Allow these sounds to come in without attachment.
Oh wow, listen to that. That's a kookaburra. That's really cool. I love hearing the kookaburras. I'm very fortunate. Even though I live in a pretty central part of Sydney, I get to hear kookaburras and cockatoos and lots of other beautiful bird songs quite often.
Move on to your sense of smell. Take a deep breath in through your nose. What scents are in the air? Is it the freshness of nature or the subtle fragrance of flowers? Be fully present with these scents. Now focus on your sense of touch. Feel the breeze on your skin, the warmth of the sun, or the coolness of the shade.
I prefer to walk in the shade where possible, but I do love sunlight. I'm reminded of something Nhat Hanh, the famous Vietnamese Buddhist monk, said about being aware of the sun while walking. When you look at the sun during your walking meditation, the mindfulness of the body helps you to see that the sun is in you. Without the sun, there is no life at all. And suddenly, you get in touch with the sun in a different way. Is there sunshine on you where you are walking? What else are you noticing while walking right now? How are your feet feeling in your shoes? What type of sensations do you feel with your clothing against your body? Just pay attention to your sense of touch.
Take a moment to reflect on the simple beauty of this moment. Express gratitude for the opportunity to experience the world around you in this mindful way. As you walk, remind yourself that you can return to this state of mindfulness anytime, even in the midst of a busy day. It only takes a moment of presence. Continue walking mindfully for a few more minutes, maintaining your awareness of your surroundings, your body, and your breath. When you're ready to conclude your mindful walk, slow down gradually. Take a few more deep breaths and give yourself a moment of stillness. Thank you for joining this mindful walk with me today. Carry the sense of mindfulness and presence with you as you continue your day. Remember, the world around you is full of beauty and wonder waiting to be discovered through mindful awareness.
I really hope that you were able to do the walk with me or will do it at some point. And I would love to know what sort of things you got out of this experience, being more mindful and being more present in our mindful wander. Feel free to let me know by using the hashtag wander over on the Reverse Reset Restore Instagram page. We'll end this episode as always with a quote. As Frédéric Gros says in the book, A Philosophy of Walking, days of slow walking are very long. They make you live longer because you've allowed every hour, every minute, every second to breathe, to deepen, instead of filling them up by straining the joints.